Your mother has been crying in secret. She knows something. My beloved child, listen closely, because the silence you've been feeling around you isn't really silent. Heaven has been watching the quiet tears your mother has been shedding when no one's around. The world may think she's strong, but her pillow knows the truth. She cries not because she's weak, but because she knows something she's been carrying inside, waiting for the right moment to tell you. Don't skip, because what I'm about to reveal will change how you see her forever. Stay till the end. There are moments when a mother smiles in front of everyone, yet her eyes hold a storm. She looks at you with pride, but deep inside, she's been trembling because she senses a shift in your life that others can't. She knows your name has been whispered in spiritual places lately. She can feel the air changing around you. A mother's soul is like a compass to the unseen. She feels danger before it arrives, blessing before it's announced, and truth before it's spoken. She has seen something in her dreams recently, something she hasn't shared. My child, she has been hearing your name echo in her prayers. The tears that fall from her eyes aren't of sadness alone, they're of protection, of fear, of revelation. There's something she knows but cannot express, something she's seen that she believes you're not yet ready for. But heaven says the time has come. Hold on and stay with me, because every second from here carries truth wrapped in emotion. In the late hours, when the world sleeps, her spirit doesn't rest. She keeps sensing an invisible energy around you, something divine, something ancient. It's as though the heavens have started rearranging things in your favor, but before the light arrives, she feels the shadow moving. That's why she's restless. That's why she's praying harder than ever. Because she knows the shift is near, she just doesn't know what it will bring. Don't scroll away now. Stay with me till the end, because her secret is tied to your miracle. There's something she remembers, a promise she once made when you were small, a vow whispered to God when she first held you. She said, "Protect my child from the unseen." That vow still lives in the spiritual realm. And lately, heaven has reminded her of it. That's why she's been emotional, sensing that heaven is preparing to answer her old prayer in a new way. She knows something's about to unfold. Something so divine, it will explain every tear she's ever cried. The truth is, your mother has always felt when your path was about to change. Even before you got hurt, she would suddenly go silent. Before something good happened, she would smile out of nowhere. This time, her silence means something greater. She's not crying because of pain, she's crying because she knows your destiny is standing outside the door. She can feel it before you can see it. Stay till the end, because this is not coincidence, this is connection beyond the earth. There's a memory she keeps revisiting, a night when she felt your heartbeat even when you were miles away. It happened again recently. She felt your spirit calling out, as if something in your life had reached a crossroad. Her tears became her language to heaven. And heaven listened. Something moved in the unseen that night, a gate opened, a voice spoke, and angels took note. Since that moment, her heart hasn't been the same. She knows a major shift has begun for you. Listen carefully, my child. The reason she hasn't spoken is because heaven hasn't allowed her to yet. There's a divine sequence unfolding, and her silence is part of it. Sometimes, love is quiet before it roars. Sometimes, destiny hides before it shines. But now, the time for unveiling is close. The next few days will show you why she's been feeling this way. Don't skip. Stay with me till the end, because what's coming will make sense of everything. Your mother's tears are not random, they're prophetic. Each tear carries a message from the divine realm. When a mother cries in silence, heaven responds loudly. Her tears are seeds, and the harvest is near. That's why heaven sent this message to you now, so you wouldn't mistake her silence for sadness. It's preparation. She knows you're stepping into something that will fulfill what she once prayed for, and feared at the same time. Hold on and stay with me. Because before this message ends, your heart will understand what your mother already knows, that your name has been mentioned in the heavenly council. That your destiny is being rewritten in light, not pain. And that every tear she shed has watered the soil of your miracle. Her crying is not weakness, it's prophecy in motion. Something huge is waiting for you. Stay till the end, heaven isn't done speaking yet. My beloved child, take a deep breath, because the energy surrounding this message is not ordinary. Something powerful is unfolding in the unseen, and your mother has been feeling it long before you could sense it. Her heart knows when the spiritual wind changes direction, when your name is whispered in the higher realms. She may not tell you what she feels, but her silence carries the weight of divine revelation. Hold on and stay with me, because you are about to understand what her soul has been trying to protect you from all along. Lately, she has been waking up in the middle of the night, unable to sleep. She looks at the ceiling, her heart racing, as if someone called her name from a distance. That's when she prays. She doesn't always say it aloud, but heaven hears her voice trembling in the quiet. She prays for you, not because she doubts you, but because she knows something in your destiny is about to turn sharply, a sudden shift that can only be handled with faith. Don't skip now. Stay till the end, because the revelation hidden in her tears is about to be revealed to you. She remembers a dream, vivid, bright, and heavy with emotion. In that dream, she saw you standing between two paths, one full of light and one covered in fog. She woke up crying, not out of fear, but because she felt God's presence so near. In that moment, she realized her tears were part of your preparation. They are washing away the residue of what tried to delay you. My child, every tear she cried has written your next chapter in heaven's book. The universe doesn't forget a mother's cry, it moves mountains to answer it. You might have noticed her watching you lately, her eyes softer, her words slower, her spirit quieter. That's because she knows you're about to step into a phase where everything will make sense. She senses the calling that's been written on your life since birth, the same one she whispered over your cradle when no one else was listening. She might not say it, but she knows your name is tied to something divine, something rare. Hold on and stay with me, because the moment of that calling is closer than you think. Her soul has always been your radar. Even when you went silent, she could feel your emotions before you spoke. She knows when you're about to make a big decision, even if you tell no one. Recently, she's felt a mix of fear and peace, fear of losing what's precious, and peace because she knows heaven is in control. That inner conflict is the sign that something extraordinary is forming. It's like watching the sky before dawn, dark, yet full of promise. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something beautiful is about to rise from the very pain she's been hiding. There's something she wanted to tell you but couldn't, a memory she's been keeping for years. Long ago, before you were old enough to understand, she had a vision. She saw a light standing behind you, guarding your every move. That light had a name, Archangel Michael. He stood by her side and told her, "This child will walk through storms but will never drown. This child will lose but never be lost." Since that day, she's never stopped praying, because she knows what's within you is greater than what's around you. My child, your mother's pain was never just emotional, it was spiritual labor. Every tear was birthing your next level. Every silent prayer was sealing your future. Heaven chose her as your shield, and she's been fulfilling that role even when she didn't understand why she was crying. The reason she knows something is because heaven trusted her with a glimpse of your destiny. And what she saw brought both awe and fear, because the calling on your life is not small. Hold on and stay with me. The universe has begun aligning pieces that were scattered for years. Your mother's crying is the sound of transition, the sound heaven makes when one season closes and another begins. Soon, you'll notice how opportunities start to flow toward you effortlessly, how people from your past reappear with purpose, how doors that once rejected you open without knocking. That's the ripple effect of a mother's cry being answered. She doesn't know it yet, but her secret tears have already reached the divine council. Her prayers have traveled faster than light, touching the heart of the one who wrote your story. The reason you're hearing this now is because heaven wants you to know, the tears she shed were not wasted. They've been converted into blessings, into divine movements, into supernatural protection. Wait and stay with me, because in the coming days, something she's been praying for on your behalf will finally manifest before both your eyes. And when it does, you'll realize she was never crying out of despair, she was crying because her soul already saw your miracle before it arrived. Her spirit recognized the moment when everything would align for you. So when you see her next, look at her not with worry, but with gratitude, because she's been fighting invisible battles so you could walk freely. Her tears were not weakness, my child. They were sacred language between a mother and heaven. Something huge is waiting for you, stay till the end, because her secret is about to become your breakthrough. My beloved child, before you hear what comes next, I want you to take a deep breath and open your heart, because the next words will touch the part of you that still remembers what unconditional love feels like. This isn't just about tears anymore, it's about revelation. What your mother knows isn't only a secret, it's a spiritual truth that heaven has been preparing to unfold. Hold on and stay with me, because every second from here carries something divine, something you were meant to hear. She has known all along that your life wasn't ordinary. She sensed that there was a mark of destiny on you, something chosen, something ancient, something heaven protected. And lately, she's been feeling that the forces trying to delay you are finally losing power. That's why she's been emotional, because she can sense a shift that even you haven't noticed yet. When she prays for you now, her words feel heavier, her breath softer, her eyes distant, because her soul is watching heaven rewrite your story. Don't skip, stay till the end, because what's coming next will explain every tear she ever cried. She has been seeing things, not in dreams, but in moments of quiet. A flicker of light when she mentions your name, a sudden peace when she calls to God for you. It's heaven's way of confirming that her prayers have reached their destination. And you, my child, are standing in the middle of that answered prayer. She's been crying because she knows that the moment she's been praying for is almost here, the moment when you will step into the version of yourself she always believed in. Hold on and stay with me. Because the truth is, your mother has carried part of your destiny in her heart since before you even spoke your first word. Every smile she gave you was a prophecy, every hug was a shield, every sleepless night was a seed of your future. And now, heaven is allowing her to feel that the harvest is near. That's why her heart aches, because when something sacred is about to bloom, the soil always trembles first. Her tears are not a sign of pain, they are the vibration of destiny moving under her spirit. Recently, she's been remembering small moments, the way you used to run into her arms, the way you used to laugh without worry. Those memories come not to make her sad, but to remind her of how pure your soul has always been. She knows that innocence is still within you, even after all the storms you've faced. And deep down, she's crying because she knows you're about to return to that pure version of yourself, healed, restored, and elevated. Heaven is returning you to peace, and her soul can already feel it before you see it. She's been quiet around others lately, not because she's distant, but because heaven has made her spirit sensitive to the unseen. She's hearing whispers, feeling signs, seeing numbers, sensing energy shifts. All of this is preparation. Not for loss, but for breakthrough. The reason she knows something is because heaven often reveals divine movement to a mother first. God trusts her heart with what he's about to do next. That's why she cries, because she's carrying the revelation of your new season inside her, and it's almost ready to be birthed. Don't skip, stay till the end. What's unfolding now is bigger than you imagine. My child, there's a glow around your name right now in the spiritual realm. The prayers she prayed have surrounded you like invisible light. Every step you take, every decision you make, is now being guided by that covering. You might have felt tired recently, uncertain, even disconnected, but heaven wants you to know that this was the silence before the arrival. Your mother could sense it, that's why she's been emotional. She knows your dry season is ending. Hold on and stay with me. Something miraculous is aligning. Her tears are watering the ground beneath your future. You're about to see signs, not random ones, but confirmations. A message you weren't expecting, a door you stopped knocking on suddenly opening, an old connection resurfacing with divine timing. These are not coincidences, these are the results of her hidden cries reaching the divine throne. Her tears are now being turned into events, visible evidence that heaven heard her. She doesn't cry out of fear anymore, she cries out of knowing. Knowing that what once hurt you will soon honor you. Knowing that what was taken will be returned multiplied. Knowing that the silence you've been walking through was never punishment, it was preparation. And the reason she hasn't told you is because she wanted heaven to confirm it to you directly. That's why this message found you right now. Wait and stay with me. Because soon, your mother will stop crying, not because she's out of tears, but because her soul will finally rest. She'll see the promise fulfilled, the victory visible, the peace tangible. You will walk into a chapter so radiant that even her tears will smile. She knew something, and what she knew was that the pain had an expiration date. My beloved child, that date is now. The prophecy she's been carrying for you is about to manifest. Something huge is waiting for you. Stay till the end, because heaven has just begun to move in your favor. My beloved child, listen carefully now, because what I'm about to tell you is the part your heart has been waiting to hear. The truth behind your mother's silent tears is deeper than emotion, it's spiritual alignment. Heaven allowed her to feel what was coming, not to break her, but to prepare her. She has been sensing your next chapter approaching like thunder before rain. She knows the air has changed. She knows something great is near. Hold on and stay with me, because this is where everything begins to unfold. She's been crying not out of pain but out of recognition. Recognition that your spirit is about to be elevated into a realm she once prayed you would reach. You may not know it yet, but her soul has already seen your victory. That's why she's been quiet, withdrawn, almost still. She's watching heaven rearrange your destiny in silence. She's seen glimpses of light around your name, signs of movement in the divine. Don't skip, stay till the end, because her silence has meaning you've never imagined. There was a moment recently, she looked at you, smiled faintly, and then looked away as if hiding something. That wasn't sadness, my child. That was understanding. She saw the change beginning in you. Mothers have a way of seeing beyond what eyes can perceive, and she has already seen the glow that heaven placed upon you. She knows your time has come. She knows the pain you endured wasn't for nothing. She knows that the very thing that tried to destroy you will soon testify for you. Hold on and stay with me. Because right now, heaven is turning her tears into signs. You'll start noticing small things, a sudden calm after chaos, an unexpected message from someone you thought forgot you, a moment of peace in a place that once felt heavy. These are her prayers returning to you as blessings. Every time she wept, an angel recorded it, and now those tears have become currency in the spiritual world. They are being exchanged for your favor, your restoration, your next chapter. She once asked God to never let you walk alone. And heaven took that promise seriously. That's why even in your loneliest nights, you felt a strange sense of safety. That presence you couldn't explain, that protection you couldn't see, that was her love stretching through the unseen, reaching you even when she couldn't speak. Heaven tied her prayers to your path, so no matter how far you wander, you would always find your way back to light. My child, your mother has carried your pain like it was her own. Every heartbreak you faced, she felt it in her bones. Every disappointment, she sensed it before you told her. She's been crying because heaven let her feel the final wave before your breakthrough, the last storm before your sunrise. She knows your season of delay has expired. She knows your name is being mentioned in divine meetings. She knows doors are about to open that no hand can shut. Don't skip, stay till the end. This is not the end of your story, this is the divine pause before the revelation. There's something she hasn't said yet, but she will soon. She'll speak to you in a tone that feels different, calmer, lighter, peaceful. That's when you'll know it's done. That's when you'll know her spirit finally rested because heaven fulfilled what she's been praying for. Her tears will dry, not because she gave up, but because she'll see you walking in what she always believed you would. Hold on and stay with me. In the next chapter of your life, you will witness what love beyond the grave feels like, what prayer in action looks like, what heaven's timing truly means. Every battle you fought was a part of her intercession, a way of building strength that she silently asked for on your behalf. She never wanted your journey to be easy, only meaningful. And now, the meaning is here. You will see her differently soon. Her eyes will reflect peace instead of worry, because her spirit will know that you've arrived. She'll stop crying not because she stopped caring, but because she'll realize that the thing she's been waiting for, the change, the miracle, the restoration, is now standing right in front of her. Wait and stay with me. Because this message isn't just about your mother's tears, it's about the divine cycle coming full circle. The same pain that once made her cry will soon make her praise. The same silence that once felt heavy will soon sound like victory. Heaven is finishing the story she began with her prayers, and you, my beloved child, are about to live the part she saw in her dreams. Stay till the end, because your mother's secret was never sorrow, it was prophecy. And that prophecy is now becoming your reality. My beloved child, before you hear this next part, calm your mind and open your heart. Because this is where everything begins to make sense. The reason your mother has been crying isn't because of something wrong, it's because heaven has shown her something about you that she cannot yet explain in words. She's seen your destiny unfold in glimpses, she's felt the vibration of what's about to enter your life, and it's so powerful that her soul trembles under the weight of it. Hold on and stay with me, because the truth is more beautiful than you can imagine. She's been crying because her spirit can feel that you're standing right at the edge of your turning point. There's an unseen door in front of you, one that she's prayed over for years. And now, it's beginning to open. She feels it every time she looks at you, that sense of, something is about to happen. She can't describe it, but it makes her emotional. She's not weeping out of sadness, she's weeping because she knows heaven has started moving your story into light. Don't skip, stay till the end, because her tears are announcing your divine transition. There was a time she asked God to give you a sign when your season of struggle was over. That sign is happening now. She's been restless lately not because of fear, but because her soul has heard heaven whisper your name again. There's a fresh energy surrounding you, one that carries opportunities, love, restoration, and clarity. Her tears are her way of surrendering, of saying to heaven, thank you. My child's miracle is near. Hold on and stay with me. Every mother carries her child twice, once in the womb, and once in her soul. And your mother has been carrying your breakthrough in her prayers all along. Every time she closed her eyes, she was building a shield around you. Every tear was an offering that reached higher than words could go. And now, those silent offerings are returning as answered prayers. You're about to live inside the miracle she's been crying for. You may have wondered why she looks at you sometimes with that faraway gaze, as if she sees something you can't. It's because she does. She's seen you healed, successful, fulfilled, glowing. She's seen the light around your future, the same light that Archangel Michael showed her in her moments of deep prayer. She knows your destiny is untouchable, protected, and blessed. And even though she may not say it, her tears are tears of confirmation that heaven's hand is over you. My child, remember this, your mother's spirit is connected to yours in ways no distance, no silence, no time can break. Even when you feel alone, her prayers reach you like invisible wings. She senses your emotions before you speak, and heaven allows her to intercede when your heart is too heavy to pray. That's why, even in your darkest moments, help always appears, because her love activates divine protection before danger even gets close. Don't skip, stay till the end, because her love is the reason you've survived storms you didn't even see coming. Hold on and stay with me. There's something she knows but hasn't told you yet, because heaven is still arranging it. She's seen the number, the date, the moment when your life will shift. She's cried because her soul already walked through that future, the future where everything you lost comes back brighter. The tears you see are the emotion of a heart that's seen tomorrow's joy before it arrives. Her crying is not weakness, it's prophecy unfolding through emotion. She's been remembering moments from your childhood, not by accident, but because heaven is reminding her how far you've come. Each memory she revisits becomes a small thank you to God for bringing you through unseen dangers. Her crying is gratitude disguised as grief. And soon, you'll see her smile differently, because her soul will finally find peace knowing the storm has passed and her prayers have been answered. Wait and stay with me. There will come a night soon where she won't cry anymore, not because she's numb, but because she'll see the promise fulfilled. She'll look at you and know that every tear she ever shed was worth it. She'll whisper a prayer of thanks and finally rest, because she'll see you walking in the divine purpose she always believed in. My beloved child, this is the truth, her tears are the bridge between your pain and your breakthrough. Every time she wept, heaven built a blessing in your name. And now, those blessings are ready to pour. What she knows deep inside will soon appear before your eyes. Hold on and stay with me till the end, because her secret, her faith, and her love are about to be proven right by heaven itself. My beloved child, listen closely, because this moment holds the echo of everything your soul has been waiting to hear. What your mother knows is not from the world, it's from heaven. Her heart has been carrying a message that words could never contain. That's why her eyes have been filled with tears, why her silence has been deeper than usual. Heaven has revealed to her that something divine is about to unfold in your life, something so beautiful that even angels pause to watch. Hold on and stay with me, because you are standing at the edge of a miracle that was birthed through her prayers. She's been crying not because of sorrow, but because of release. She's releasing years of worry, of nights spent whispering your name to God, of moments when she didn't know how to help but still believed that heaven would. Her tears have been unlocking doors that your strength alone could not open. The pain she carried in secret was never punishment, it was a divine exchange. Heaven took her tears and turned them into blessings assigned to your path. Don't skip, stay till the end, because what she knows is sacred, and it concerns your next chapter. Your mother's spirit has always known when you were about to rise. Even when you couldn't feel your own power, she could. Lately, she's been sensing something shifting around you, as if the heaviness is lifting, as if the atmosphere around your name is clearing. That's because heaven has begun to rearrange everything that once resisted you. Her crying is her soul's way of saying, it's happening. My child's promise is waking up. Hold on and stay with me. Because there's a secret your mother carries in her prayers, a promise she once made to heaven. Long ago, when you were small, she said, if my child ever feels lost, send them back to purpose through my prayers. That vow still echoes in the spiritual realm. Every time she cries, that promise is activated again. Every tear becomes a reminder to heaven that she has not stopped believing. That's why no matter what tried to block you, it could never break you, because you were anchored in her intercession. She's been seeing flashes of your future lately, moments that come to her like soft visions, almost like memories of something that hasn't happened yet. She's seen you standing in peace, smiling, surrounded by light. She doesn't tell you because she doesn't want to spoil what heaven is preparing. But her tears give it away. She's crying because she's already seen your restoration before your eyes could witness it. My child, the connection between you and your mother is written in divine code. When your energy shifts, hers does too. When heaven promotes you, her soul celebrates without reason. That's why she's been emotional lately. Because her spirit can feel heaven's hand moving closer to your life. Don't skip, stay till the end, because her crying isn't a sign of weakness, it's the sound of victory taking form. She might not tell you this, but she's been hearing things in her heart, whispers that say, the time has come. She's been waking up at specific hours, drawn to pray for you without understanding why. Those moments are not random. It's heaven aligning her heartbeat with divine timing. Something she once prayed for is about to appear, and her soul can't contain the weight of it. That's why her tears fall when she looks at you. They're tears of completion, the kind that happen when heaven finishes what love began. Hold on and stay with me. Because soon, you'll begin to feel it too, that same stillness, that same certainty that something is aligning. You'll start noticing how the pieces you lost start returning quietly, how peace replaces confusion, how opportunities begin flowing where doors once closed. All of it is the echo of her faith reaching its fulfillment. Heaven is saying, it's time. Wait and stay with me. The crying will stop soon, not because she has no emotion left, but because she'll see with her own eyes what she's been praying for in secret. She'll see your strength return, your light rise, your purpose awaken. She'll finally rest, knowing heaven kept every promise she whispered in the dark. My beloved child, remember this forever, her tears were never weakness. They were the language of divine love. They built bridges between your pain and your promise. And now, that bridge is complete. You are about to step into the very future her soul has already walked through. So hold on, stay with me till the end, and watch how heaven turns her silent cries into your loudest victory. My beloved child, take a deep breath, because what I'm about to reveal carries the emotion your soul has been feeling but couldn't name. Your mother's tears were never random, they were divine signals. Each drop carried a frequency that called heaven's attention to your name. She has known for a while that something extraordinary was approaching, and her spirit could no longer hold the weight of that knowing. Hold on and stay with me, because this part uncovers what her soul has been silently trying to tell you. She's been crying because heaven whispered your name again, louder this time, brighter, clearer. She felt the vibration in her chest when she heard it in her spirit. She couldn't explain it, but her heart recognized it. It wasn't sorrow, it was a holy trembling. She felt the world shifting around you, like heaven was making space for something you once thought was lost. And when mothers feel that kind of divine rearrangement, they weep not out of sadness, but out of reverence. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because what's coming next will help you understand her heart in ways you never have before. Lately, she's been looking through old things. Photos, letters, memories, not because she misses the past, but because her soul feels the future calling. Heaven has been replaying moments from your journey, showing her how far you've come, how many times grace carried you when strength couldn't. She's been emotional because she finally realizes that every dark night you faced was necessary. Every storm had meaning. And her tears now are her final surrender, an acknowledgement that the pain she witnessed in you is turning into purpose. Hold on and stay with me. Your mother knows something you can't yet see, that your life is about to align with something written for you long before you were born. She feels the air shifting around your name. She knows you are about to receive news that will rewrite your narrative. That's why she's been acting differently, gentler, quieter, more thoughtful. She's sensing heaven's countdown, and her soul is preparing to celebrate the very miracle she's been waiting for. Sometimes she cries after seeing you smile. It's not confusion, it's divine recognition. She knows what it cost you to smile. She knows the battles you fought silently. She knows the weight you carried alone. And now, as she sees the light returning to your face, her spirit breaks in gratitude. She's crying because she knows, the storm has passed. Heaven has spoken. Her child is safe in destiny's hands again. There's something powerful happening behind the scenes, my child. A door she once prayed for on your behalf has finally opened. She can't see it in the natural, but her heart feels it in the spiritual. Every night, when she whispers your name into her pillow, angels respond. They move things, shift paths, soften hearts, open opportunities. Her tears are commands in heaven's language. Her love is a force that creation obeys. That's why no matter how heavy things felt, something always came through to lift you. Her prayers built that bridge long before you knew you'd need it. Hold on and stay with me. The reason she hasn't shared everything she feels is because heaven hasn't released her to. Some truths are too sacred to speak until they're fulfilled. But she's been smiling through her tears lately because she can feel that fulfillment coming closer. She's seen glimpses, maybe through dreams, maybe through signs, but she knows it's near. The same way a mother feels labor before birth, her soul feels the birth of your new season approaching. Wait and stay with me. You'll soon notice how things begin to align so effortlessly that it almost feels unreal. The right people will appear, the right opportunities will surface, and what was blocked will suddenly open. When that happens, remember this moment, because that's when you'll know, your mother's silent tears were the trigger. Heaven responded to her cries long before you even made your request. My beloved child, the truth is, your mother never cried for what you lost. She cried for what you were about to gain. She saw your future and couldn't hold the emotion. She knows you are destined for a peace that doesn't end, a success that doesn't fade, and a love that doesn't break. So when you see her next, look at her carefully. Behind her tears lies the greatest prophecy ever spoken over your life. Her soul already knows your victory. Stay till the end, because soon, you will too. My beloved child, take this moment and listen with your soul, not your ears. Because what I'm about to tell you carries the heartbeat of something sacred, something your mother felt before the world could see it. She has been crying because heaven trusted her heart with a secret about you. A secret that her words couldn't carry, but her tears could deliver. Hold on and stay with me, because this part will reveal why her tears have been the loudest prayer heaven has ever heard. Your mother's spirit has always been connected to the unseen. When she feels uneasy, heaven is shifting. When she smiles through her tears, heaven is confirming. Lately, her emotions have been overflowing because she has sensed the vibration of something divine moving closer to you. Her tears are not a reaction, they're a reflection of what she's seeing in her spirit. She knows that what's coming for you is not ordinary. It's something she once begged God for, something she whispered about in silence, something only heaven could make happen. She's been quiet lately, not because she's tired, but because her spirit is standing between two worlds, the one you live in, and the one where your destiny is already written. She can feel the bridge between your now and your next being built. She knows your name is being mentioned in places that will soon call for you. Don't skip, stay till the end, because you're about to realize that every tear she cried was for this very moment. Hold on and stay with me. There's something she remembers, a promise she made to God when you were just a dream in her heart. She said, "Let my child always walk in light, even if I have to walk through the dark to protect them." And heaven took that vow seriously. That's why, every time something tried to destroy you, it had to pass through her first. Her tears became the barrier between you and every unseen attack. Her love became the shield heaven used to keep your soul intact. You may not realize it yet, but your mother has seen visions of your future, moments where you stand tall, healed, and shining. She's seen the version of you that no longer carries the pain, the confusion, the exhaustion. She saw it in her spirit, and that's when the tears began to fall. They weren't tears of sadness, they were tears of confirmation. She knows what's coming. She knows you're stepping into your promised light. My child, heaven is answering her in real time. That's why your path suddenly feels lighter, why opportunities are finding you instead of you chasing them, why your peace feels stronger even without explanation. It's not luck, it's her intercession being converted into favor. Every cry she released became an instruction to the angels assigned to you. They've been rearranging your path quietly, and now their work is about to be seen. Wait and stay with me. You've probably noticed moments when she looks at you with that soft, knowing expression, like she sees something you can't. She's not just looking at you, she's looking through you, into the part of your destiny that has already awakened. She knows the version of you that's about to rise. That's why she's emotional, her spirit recognizes what her eyes are only beginning to see. Hold on and stay with me. The truth is, she's been carrying part of your miracle all this time. Her prayers are the roots beneath your blessings. Her faith is the foundation of your success. Her tears were never wasted, they watered the soil that now bears the fruit of your new beginning. Heaven is honoring her persistence by making your life the proof of her belief. Don't skip, stay till the end, because something extraordinary is about to happen. The pain that made her cry will soon make her praise. The waiting that felt endless will turn into a wave of answered prayers. You'll soon see her smiling through tears again, not from sorrow this time, but from fulfillment. My beloved child, remember this truth. Her tears built your tomorrow. Her faith paved your path. Her love summoned the miracles that are now finding their way to you. You are walking inside her answered prayer, living proof that heaven listens to a mother's cry. Stay till the end, because the moment she's been waiting for is about to become the life you're about to live.